Okay, well, evening gentlemen, welcome to Waffle Hammer. Nice little knee touch to start. Waffle Hammer, what is it and what is it going to be? Well,
Waffle.
Mostly it's going to be waffle. Yeah, we are here in my house to talk probable shite about everything Warhammer nerdy and well, anything in between really. Whatever comes out of our mouths comes out of our mouths, and whoever edits this, good luck. You may notice that I am sat in a big chair, and we've decided, for the sake of democracy, that at the start of each episode we'll roll off as to who sits in the big chair.
Yeah.
And also make some good farty noises when you move around. So if you do hear anything that sounds a little bit rogue, it's probably the chair. Right, roll off for the chair, gentlemen.
I'm going to do well in this.
Oh, 6.
Fuck.
5.
Oh.
Well, I'm staying in the chair anyway. There we go. Right, well.
Every dice roll.
Yeah. You're quickly learning this, that I roll well and Joe rolls badly. So who are we, first and foremost? Well, I suppose I'm in this chair and it's my house.
Yeah.
So
who are you?
I will be the host.
Who am I? Who are you, Dan?
Well, I am Dan, and I am a professional painter. I've been for nearly a year now, since I quit my real job. I paint Warhammer full time, pretty much, under the superhero name of +2 to paint. You may have heard of me, probably not, because my Instagram's shite. No one really follows me. The posts get nowhere. But yeah, that is who I am. So why did I start doing this? Well,
Why?
you were partly involved, to be fair. So before I go too far, I will turn to Rob, this bearded gentleman.
Yeah.
Who I've known for over 20 years, 21 years or so.
Yeah.
Fun fact, first time Rob met me, he tried to bully me. And now I've been best man at his wedding. So yeah,
Oh.
he's a nut.
Wow. I feel like I've been judged into the corner. My name's Rob, and I'm a semi-professional Warhammer lover. Sometimes.
Yeah, mostly got a semi.
Yeah, I doubt. I delve into the hobby in and out when I get time. I have 2 children, so time consuming is the child.
Yeah, we probably ought to have said as well before I started swearing. This is 3 blokes in their 30s and 40s talking. We're not going to censor our language.
Who's 40?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a blue waffle,
Oh God.
so to
You're
speak.
so young.
Well, yeah. Still got it, haven't I?
Right, sorry, Rob, carry on.
Sorry, yeah. So, I delve into the hobby. It was mainly from the 40k avenue. Do a bit of painting. Obviously, we're going to Bristol this year.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, cool. I've been loving this hobby since I was probably about 10. I remember getting the old school Warhammer skeletons, sitting with my dad doing the Empire, and kind of doing it from there.
I remember a lot of conversions when we were a teenager. You kind of like sticking random skeleton bits on models.
Got to
And
stick it.
you had that big one with the Necron claw through a space marine.
Yes.
I remember.
That was the old like metal cast and super glue.
I think your dad had to drill through a model for you or something.
Drill through that. It was a catechism, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was lifting up.
That was it. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, and like all those. Yeah, my dad used to take us to. We're not far from Nottingham. At the time, Bugman's in Warhammer World used to show Sky Sports. So my dad used to take me and Rob down quite a lot. We would pretend we knew what we were doing, playing a game, and my dad would sit and watch Sky Sports.
Yeah, sounds.
And then we go home. Yeah. And Joe, take it away.
All right. I'm Joe. I've forgotten what both of you said to introduce yourselves so far.
Oh, do you want me to introduce you a little bit first?
Yeah, you do that.
So when I had a corpo job, I used to work in a town called Stafford, and I've never really managed to make it into a gaming group. I don't know what it is. I've just never really necessarily integrated very well. But I found you on a yeah, it is. I found Joe on the internet,
Dating
yeah,
site,
on
wasn't it?
Discord. Yeah, What
Warhammer
we get up
dating
to
site.
outside of this is our own prerogative.
It was like Warhammer
It was,
dating
yeah.
site, really.
Yeah, it was on the Winters SEO Discord,
Yeah.
wasn't it? So I can't even remember which chat it was, but somehow it came about that you were in Stafford and I was in Stafford.
Yeah.
Probably about 5 years ago or so.
Yeah.
And you had at that point not played.
No, I
40K.
never played 40k. I'd been in the hobby for years and years by that point. Started playing Hero Quest and Blood Bowl, Necromunda when I was like 12. And then girls and girls.
The same thing.
Yeah, the same thing what happens to everyone happened to me.
See, I would say it was girls, but they didn't want to have anything to do with me, so I just stopped Warhammer.
No, but it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
That was how it was for me as well. But I got back into it, I don't know, in my late 20s or something.
Yeah.
I think what happened was I'd just broken up with someone and I looked in the mirror and I seen like this already balding ginger fella. And balding and ginger, two of the least.
That's my dog outside the door.
Yeah, he's very keen.
We'll let him in eventually.
So anyway, it's bald ginger bloke, and I think got to book your ideas up, Joe.
Yeah.
What will bring the ladies in? Why? So I'm married now.
Yeah, so
I'm
married.
so do you know what I mean?
And right.
And I played Necromunda for years. I prefer the games like Necromunda and Blood Bowl, the smaller scale games, to the large army games, to be honest with you. And that's it. I'm not anything. I'm almost an amateur painter. If I keep trying, I just got to put the hours in. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's just hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I do 8 or 9 hours a day, so
Yeah.
it is hours. I'd say of all the games I've played, probably 90% of them have been with you.
Yes.
And yeah, me and Joe, we've played a lot of Necromunda, haven't we now?
Great,
Joe
yeah.
got me into Necromunda pretty early on. I think you, after our first couple of games of 40k,
Yeah.
wasn't really for you. I think you had another 18 months of kind of trying it, didn't you? But
Yeah.
yeah, 40k is
I
not.
just can't connect with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
When I've got a small little gang, everyone's got a name and you get attached to them. When I've just got expendable units that get wiped out every game, especially how I play.
Yeah.
It don't mean nothing to me. I can't care about
Yeah.
it. So yeah, I was keen to get us into Necromunda.
Yeah, I mean, even like the last game of Necromunda we played, I came around yours with last week,
Yes.
and we had rocked up. I think you'd been at work, I'd been painting all day, kind of a bit. When you paint all day, you don't talk to anyone, and then all of a sudden you're at someone else's house about to play a game. You do feel slightly spaced out.
Right.
So I was glad when you said, well, let's just have a shoot up.
Yes.
And we did. So I if I'm not really feeling like thinking, I just play Gene Stealer Cults and Necromunda. So I played Gene Stealer and you had some Cordor, didn't you?
Yeah.
We had a lovely board that you'd made, and very quickly my Gene Stealers just started taking bodies off the
I was
board.
battering me.
Yeah.
It was
I had
battering.
one chap with a, what's the rock saw thing?
Yeah.
He was
Chewing for it.
yeah, it was like Texas Chainsaw Massacre on that board. Until about turn 6, when I think I said to you when you were about to shoot your heavy stubber, oh, those two blokes you're shooting are stood quite close.
Yes.
Rapid fire, you could always split the shots.
Yeah.
And he rolled 5 shots and killed both guys. And then I charged my, murder ball man with a saw.
Yes.
Didn't kill the Juve I charged, who then
See, I've forgotten.
stomped him out.
This is how shit my memory is. I can remember the heavy mowing down your
Yeah.
guys, wicked. That's it.
Yeah.
Game over for me in my
Yeah.
head. So what? So after that,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
tried
And
to-
then my saw man just did nothing. And then I had like one guy left, you had one guy left or something, and we were like, well, that's a draw then.
Oh,
But yeah, that random Tuesday,
yes.
that's why Necromunda is the best.
Yeah. Telling little stories.
Yeah, and that's why Spyro Primus is there representing. I had written a plan, so let's just double check what we're doing. And yeah, a bit of a hobby intro. What have you been hobbying recently, Rob? Doesn't necessarily have to be Warhammer, like other things.
Hobbying,
Yeah.
So in general,
Yeah.
quite a big gamer.
I mean, you are quite
Yeah.
big.
It's
Fat jokes.
Yes. I plus size gamer, so I do partake. But you know, there's been recent updates on the Space Marine 2 game.
Oh, that's it.
The Techmarine is arriving soon.
Okay.
And
How's that going to work if there's not any tanks?
Dan,
You're going to whack people with your claw end on his backpack.
Yeah. Don't worry, alright?
Okay.
Yeah, Focus Entertainment got you covered. So, as you know, shoulder mounted gun, axe. So you press one button and the shoulder mounted gun starts firing. You know, your axe you can swing around in melee combat, which is quite good with. And popping down Tartarus turrets as well.
Oh, that's cool. So at the moment you were just describing another Space Marine with
I
a
was.
gun and a melee weapon.
Yes,
Which seems to be all.
Yeah, but no, it's not just a standard Space Marine, this is a Tech Marine.
But that's what I'm getting at. It's
No, it's not standard. It's a Tech Marine, Dan. It's coming soon.
Cool. Yeah.
So can you fix tanks and...
There are only
no
tanks.
tanks. There's no tanks. This is all infantry related.
Why would you send the Tech Marine?
Yeah.
You only get 3 guys.
I'm not being funny. If you've got a load of doing this to come in, no.
What? So,
Predators
I've never played this game. So you get
3-man squads.
You
Yeah,
can really
famously.
Space Marine
3-man
too.
squads.
No, I'm not really a gamer like that.
No, James, this is not a game. This is a Warhammer game.
No, but it don't matter. I can't do it anyway.
Yeah.
So you get, there's 3 people in a game, and you're facing hordes. I take it. It's like Dark
missions
or something.
Yeah.
Right. So, one of your 3 slots is going to be a guy what fixes stuff you don't have.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what my immediate reaction was. Well, that's stupid.
Yeah. But no, he's looking very good, very competitive. Mainly it's been dominated by the Bulwark, who is basically
The shield. He's the blade guard, isn't he?
Blade guard, yeah.
He's a what?
Bulwark.
Bulwark.
Oh, right, okay.
Bulwark.
Right,
Yeah. Try saying that with a mouthful. Yeah. But yeah, basically he's dominated because you plant down his standard and it heals everyone. So he's been like continuous in this. But yeah, Techmarine's coming in. Looks really good. They've been doing different voice lines as well. It's been very standard Ultramarine game. It's a very vanilla.
Are they doing different accents now?
They are.
Oh,
Yeah. There's so you got Black Templar, customization of heads and voice lines coming. Got Blood Angels as well. Because they've all been saying generally is just from a crag all the time,
right.
And now you're getting a bit
From
more
Baal.
of like Baal.
Yeah.
Baal's coming into it.
Right.
So
Yeah,
so-
diversity.
yeah.
I'm sure that won't get chance to get the either.
Yeah, I think we can go down the route of diversity within Games Workshop. This is already a bit borderline, but yeah, it's looking very good, very interesting, and I'll be giving that a go when the update rolls out. I think it's in a month or so.
Do you have to be a Space Marine?
Yeah.
Yes. Although you can play the PvP in Chaos.
Chaos Space Marine.
Yes.
Spiky Space Marine.
Yeah, I mean, the whole part of it is in the title of the game.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know.
You don't play as the Sea in Dark Tide.
No.
No.
And you don't play as a big, massive Warhammer in Warhammer, innit? So.
Well,
Unless you want to.
yeah, you can.
Speaking of gaming, I've actually been playing a thumbs and buttons game for the first time in years since Christmas. Cyberpunk.
Yes.
And yeah, I am absolutely besotted with that game.
It's a lovely game.
Yeah, to the point where it's now panicking me that I've not done enough painting for me with MPO coming up, which we'll talk about later.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have to complete it quickly, I think, because it's a time sink.
Oh, so instead of going shit, I better paint. You're like, no, I've got to kill Cyberpunk.
Pano needs help in those wastelands, and yeah.
Alright, so where are you?
It's all a bit muddled, so spoiler.
It's been out for a
Game
while.
has been out for a while, yeah.
Keanu's basically told me I need to kill off
Keanu
Jackie
Reeves.
Stomper, or whatever his name is.
Jackie
The big punchy man. I can't remember his name.
Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher.
Smasher.
Jackie Stomper. Well, it's near enough. He's told me that. I accidentally started Phantom Liberty, and Idris Elba is invited me to be part of his crew. I've met one of his friends who he didn't like very much. Dogtown's cool. But yeah, it feels like playing a Judge Dredd game about the judges.
Yeah,
And I'm all there for a 2000 AD kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, been really good.
Yeah, it's a stunning game. Stunning game. People like graphically enhanced it as well on a PC, and it's like even better.
Well, that was the thing. It made me realise my eyes aren't very good. I mean, I'm 34 towards 35. I have to sit on the floor to be close enough to the telly to be able to see. So yeah, need to get those laser eye vision things because this is going down real quickly.
Get goggles
Yeah,
on, bro.
I could wear my little like painting specs.
You'd have to have it just right angle.
Yeah, where that reticule is, just literally zoom in on that. And
I'll
it'll be
get
fine.
the auto aim assist on. Don't need to
Yeah.
have skill. Don't need to get good.
No.
So anyway, Joe, what about you, hobby-wise?
I've been building loads of stuff. I've built, I don't know, in the last week or fortnight, a Nomad gang, a Ratskin gang, an Orlok gang, an Enforcer gang.
Nice.
Been banging out the gangs.
I just
Going back.
got dead in. I don't know how to describe it. Because none of the models are built like the instructions. Everything's all mishmash, and I just enjoyed creating different gangs. And then when you're doing gang one, you go through and you go, oh, that's a nice bit, but it ain't right for this gang. It'll be right for bosh, that's your next gang.
Yeah.
And then I just kept going, and I realised I had loads more Necromunda stuff than I realised I had, and I was like, we'll better use this really.
Yeah, we've got that. We're planning on doing the Arantian succession,
Yes.
aren't we? So yeah, we'll definitely use them in that.
How many gangs is that you built then?
I built 4.
You've already got about 7.
Yeah.
Have you got every gang?
No, I haven't got an Escher gang.
Yeah.
I ain't got a corpse grinded cult gang. It's
Yes,
because the base models, the Necromunda supply,
The Donnie Darko heads.
I don't like the head. It looks like they've got
that's the whole point.
like
the bunny rabbit head.
Yeah.
They look like they've got a pillow for an head, and a sack for
They're
a.
emotionally unstable.
Yeah, I would
So
be
are all the
so.
people
yeah.
in Necromunda, to be fair.
but I think.
So like, is
Levels.
Levels, yeah.
Yeah.
But that to me isn't the defining feature of a corpse grind. So in my head, I've got another gang idea for corpse grinded corpse built from the traitor guard models from Blackstone.
Oh, the blooded, I think they're called now, aren't they?
Right.
They're on the kill teams.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
So maybe, and I want to do them as corpse grinded cult, as long as I do some kind of like mask or what have you. And bosh, I'm hitting all of the necessary points. They don't have to look like them sackhead people.
Yeah, we all know what we're on about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
playing
mean,
friends.
my next model for the corpse grinders is going to be a chef.
A chef,
Yeah,
lovely.
I mean, you've got to think these guys are eating the meat daily. You know, who's cooking it?
Have you seen the
Slopper.
the Forge World one?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I've seen on
Could be based on that.
Get him on some
Yeah.
trend.
I've seen on
Yeah.
Etsy in the terrain section recently the what do you call them? Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy stuff, but the right scale for Necromunda. You could buy like just random scatter terrain, and one of them is like a cauldron that would be the right size. So if you wanted to,
Meat cauldron.
yeah,
Good name for a band.
It is.
yeah.
Yeah, it's also a good name for something else, but
Right, on that, I think we'll cut the intro section. Right then, stuff that's happened. This is what is it? January 2026.
yeah.
So last.
It's a broad.
I know.
What's
You
happened?
better subject
Well,
line.
Trump's backed off over Greenland. That was one.
Fantastic.
Well, there we
But that's boring.
podcast.
So instead, last Friday was the New Year reveal show,
It was.
which I think you
I
were
was-
quite
I
excited
was
about, Robert.
So excited
Yep.
for Custodes reveal. Finally, resin in plastic was the dream.
Mm-hmm.
No more fiddly diddly.
I'm going to say something controversial. Whatever you do with your models is up to you. But I will.
It's acceptable now
Yeah.
because we.
Wait. I don't hate resin.
No,
Yeah.
I like resin.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Why?
It burns my fingers as I'm trying to stick them together.
Does it?
Yeah,
What are you
the
doing
rough
with
edges and everything.
It burns
The classic,
Hang
the
on.
classic of sticking a model together and you
Yeah.
hold it for a bit, don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
What, and then,
Oh, yeah.
and then superheat it with your thumb? Oh,
you?
you
Do you not do that? So you're sticking it together, you're holding it together, and the rough edges really give me some angst.
Plastic
I'm
can be
very
spiky.
sensitive.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Vaseline for Rob's Digits.
I mean, or pseudocreme.
Pseudocreme, yeah, a bit of pseudocreme. Witch hazel, that's
Witch
what it
hazel.
is.
Yeah. But, yeah.
I didn't
So-
realise you were so tender.
Yeah, no, I just don't like resin.
Tender
I
rock.
think- Yeah, alright. But, no, just do not like resin in general. I think it needs to be gone. It needs to move on to plastic, as we're all doing.
I mean, even some like the new Necromunda stuff,
Yes.
things that probably would have been resin are now plastic. It is the direction, but I don't know. I even still like the occasional metal model.
Yeah. I've got quite a few.
They don't
Burn
burn.
models.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No, I do like them. I suppose it's more of a feeling thing, a visual thing. I enjoy using them in game movement. They feel more
The
soft.
weight. Of
Yeah,
it,
and because I'm old and I was gaming in the 90s. That's what everything was like. It was all metal. It's quite a nostalgic thing.
Yeah, especially some of
For a
those.
heavier model too.
Yeah, like a push.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember like the old Arkel? Like a house brick.
Yeah. Yeah, the zombie dragon.
Yeah.
It's so heavy that it's put plastic wings on. Yeah.
Those kind of hybrid models were something, but there's some lovely metal models that still work really well for Necromunda, and maybe that's where you and I have a bit more of a soft spot for it, because there's that fantastic one of the old Venator. He's like a pot-bellied dude with a plasma gun.
Oh, the Untied Scum.
Yeah.
With the
he's got a medieval helmet.
Yeah.
It
just
perfect.
gives off like a medieval oath vibe.
Yes, but village idiot.
Yeah.
Pistol.
But
Because of
with a
course
plasma.
you would.
Yeah.
Give it to the idiot.
Imagine that in plastic now.
Yeah, it would be.
It would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But
It would be better but different.
Yeah.
You know the meme of Clarkson, like, this one's fantastic, but I like this one.
yeah.
I think it'd be like that.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
So-
Anyway, I've hijacked you talking about Custodes.
No. So obviously very excited for the Custodes reveal, and the announcements came through. You know, we're getting all the tanks in plastic. Brilliant.
Oh, them sleek grav tank things.
Yeah. Lamborghinis are 40k.
Yeah, they are lovely.
The dreadnoughts, the Achilles.
Oh, I've seen that. That's
Galactus.
the close combat one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I've got the
You've got the resin one.
and he's got a shield and a big old sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
is that
Galactus,
now?
yeah.
That doesn't. I suppose it's 30k. Don't matter, does it?
No, so the idea was that the 30k models could still be used in 40k, even though the sizes look a bit weird, and it literally looks like GW's just gone hire some Stormcast and throw Custodes
So
bits
it's
on
weird with which system? They're too small for 40k or?
No, perfectly sized. The old Custodes probably about that size, and there's a bit of height from the plume.
No,
It's
You know,
good
it
for
comes
the
out.
audio listeners there, Rob. He went,
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Another mil, 2 mil, and they're a bit sleeker as well.
Their
the
definitely
new
proportions
ones.
are better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely better.
But the legs and everything are looking a bit Stormcast.
Yeah, a bit like the old Terminators, they were kind of missing that middle section. It was like rib cage on hips.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's interesting because you're going to get these new models now, and you're going to compare them to the old ones, and you're going to join them together. And I think there's going to be quite a bit of a look there with them. But my plan was to use the new models as wardens anyway, and then have my old ones.
They're the
as
fancy
standard.
ones who wear the skirts, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Nothing wrong with a skirt.
no, there's nothing wrong with the skirt. It just leads into the female side of the Custodes.
Which I'm going to state my case here.
Yeah, go for it.
It's been a couple of years since they announced it. And I think at the time you made the good point of it's just a bit weird that they were never mentioned in the stories.
Yeah.
Which I can 100% agree with. Because it's kind of like, well, was there no cool female Custodes mentioned in the Heresy in all 50 books or whatever it was?
No, I think it was really quite soon after the release.
It was. End of the Death had just come out.
There we go.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the name of it. The last book in the Heresy series. As a company, you've just spent however many years, however much money, knocking out a 60 when you count all the novellas and all that. 60 something
Millions
books,
of words, probably.
book series. Yeah. All of that, all that effort, all of that setting of the scene, as it were, and then just a few short months after that, say, oh, by the way, there always has been something that we've never mentioned.
Well, it was put in a very small section. I think it was on the Imperial Fist flagship. What's it called?
The Phalanx.
The Phalanx. The Custodes had one on there,
Mm-hmm.
and it just so happened
Okay.
it was a her. Put
So
into there.
where was I've missed this bit.
It wasn't
So
really
there's a
the
very-
mainline heresy book today.
No, it's put into a very. This is in 40k.
Mm.
So in 40k, there's a very small section in which a female Custodes was mentioned, and that was it. Then she reappeared, and I believe it's the set. I could be wrong. Let me know if you're wrong. I believe it was the same female Custodes who ended up in the animation,
Which was fantastic.
which was fantastic.
Oh,
yeah.
I've not
Oh,
seen
it's
this.
amazing. It's like Brienne of Tarth in power armor. Just
Yeah.
wrecking
Seeing the
stuff.
Custodes in action finally
Mm.
it was amazing.
What type of animation is it?
It's a very good one.
Not
Yeah.
No more questions.
not hand drawn cartoony like CGI animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's against some Tyranids and
Yeah.
yeah, it's very, very cool. So she appeared there and again, and then it's probably been a bit
In another year
the
or so,
disturbance, you know.
yeah.
And then they brought this range out, and I think Judah was just finally on, you know, full blown.
Do you actually, absolutely looking at the model, dislike the female proportion?
I don't dislike
It's a
it.
loaded question.
Yeah.
It is. It's very loaded.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it because you've got the option there to put helmets on.
Yeah.
Just do it. If you don't like it, put the helmets on. No one knows the gender of the Custodes. But from a lore implication, like you said, you've gone through the whole Horus heresy with no known female Custodes.
Yeah,
So
not
a lot of the 40k lore with no female
The thing
Custodes.
is, I suppose we say that now, but the books have never really been written like, and here's the next one linearly.
no.
So we could, there's nothing to stop them going back and writing more heresy stories now.
No.
They kind of fill in some of the gaps.
That's very
Yeah.
true. They
Which
could
would be nice,
certainly
more heresy.
They could certainly do that, but there are certain pivotal moments along which the whole series turns, and I can't see them rewriting them.
So yeah, I think for me, the Imperial Palace in like the Master of Mankind,
Yeah.
that's a really Custodes heavy book.
When you consider that their position in the hierarchy,
Mhm.
so they're going to be there when important shit's going down, and they ain't there.
No.
But so, like, if Games Workshop think, or for whatever reason they're doing it, yes, let's alienate a bit of our fan base by doing this.
Yeah.
I always think with these things as well, like the alienation never seems to last very long.
No,
Everyone kind of gets over it, don't they?
Yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
alien.
Yeah.
All these people will complain about the last thing as well.
There'll
and
be
then
something
complain
else.
about the thing before it, but
Yeah.
they're still
Still
here.
here.
Complain
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see too much from it. I mean, I messaged you saying I didn't see too much turmoil as much.
I
as
didn't think there'd been any, and then you
previously.
guys told me go look on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reddit's Reddit.
Yeah,
You know, but yeah, there wasn't as much turmoil as I saw. But look, from a lore implication, I'm not a big fan of it. Do I care that there's female Custodes? Not really, because my models I can change to whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's annoying that we've had the Sisters of Silence, and then, you know, if I always had that male to female sort of orientation,
Brothers and sisters.
you know, to Space
Yeah,
Marines,
brother-in-law,
Sisters of
yeah.
Battle,
Mhm.
you know, it's
Maybe they'll do what's the meme that I see? They're Misters of Battle then to go with.
well,
Friars
yeah, I
of
started
Fury,
doing
Vicars of Violence.
yeah, all that stuff. Like maybe they'll pop them in, but yeah, look,
That's true as well. I
That's
hadn't
not
thought
my
about that.
fault.
Yeah.
I hadn't
Yeah.
thought about that, but it was like the two halves thing, wasn't it?
But yeah, I don't really care. I mean,
No,
watch
no,
that
I can see that.
Watch that Custodes animation.
Well,
It's
watched.
so
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all about bringing psychers back to obviously feed Big E, you know, and everything, and yeah, it's fantastic all the way through that. Is.
Yeah, the Custodes were probably one of the bigger parts of that reveal show. weren't they?
Yes.
There was more. I mean, there was the Corsairs, the Red Corsairs came
Yeah,
through.
and I like those models.
They were kind of like Joe. You will happily say you have not kept up with the news. So
No.
this is Joe learning the news. So
yeah.
Red Corsairs.
I think I've seen these. They look like Chaos Space Marines with 90% of the Chaos
Yeah.
nonsense taken
Mhm.
off.
Yeah.
Which is great for painting.
Great for heresy.
Yeah.
Fallen. Legions on the turn,
Immediately,
isn't it?
yeah. My immediate thought was that.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
Dark Angels Fallen have just got a new kit. They've just happened to have painted them red when they've shown you.
Yeah.
Because they
Well-
look great with that cipher model.
Playing on that side, just a quick diversion is I think maybe soon with the Dark Angels and the Lion
Mhm.
taking Fallen in, we might see, I think, a box of Dark Angels that has Fallen.
I would love it, yeah.
I think they're going to start incorporating them in, with a bit of the mutation and stuff.
Yeah, make Space Marines grimdark again.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. But yeah, anyway, I
Yeah.
think they're great models.
Yeah, for me, Custodes were a solid 7.5 out of 10. I think
Yeah.
everyone getting excited about the Dreadnought, I didn't really understand because it's just the same as the other one.
Well, they
we
said
always
it's
had.
mouldable into different positions, and I was
Resident
like,
Evil,
well,
yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I suppose.
Yeah. Like a Stretch Armstrong.
yeah, don't know where that spear's going.
I
but
like,
it's
the captain.
Oh,
If that's
yeah,
the right-
yes,
that's
yeah,
the right
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
fantastic.
Because the other one
That's
they brought
great.
out that has the plume and he had the shield. I got rid of the shield on mine probably about 2 years ago.
Stumpy.
Yeah, Stumpy
Yeah,
man.
the Stumpy Custodians.
It was when they were just
yeah.
starting to do the tactical rocks on everybody.
But I did message you about the plume.
Mm.
So some of them have plumes that go all the way back.
Yeah.
Right.
But what are they attached to?
Yeah, the ones who they've got no helmet on, so the plume's just on their head.
Yeah.
Is
And
it their hair?
Yeah, like pushed up through.
Yeah, they've got very Necromunda with the.
Or you know, like those like hyper alternative people who get really into like body modification and they
Yeah.
like screw horns on. They've
I mean,
got
that's what I was
that
thinking. Is
little-
it drilled into the
Yeah.
head? Because they
Yeah.
have some little studs on it. But I was
It's
just like,
far though.
where are these
Yeah.
going? Like, that's a very big commitment as well.
Yeah,
Because you try
just-
and put your helmet on, you don't
Just
put.
put a helmet on.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
you
might
want
just be
Waffle.
sticky underneath, like
Mm.
With
like a
Velcro.
plaster.
Well, all of this is command strip.
Yeah,
so
so,
maybe
yeah,
it's
so,
like-
yeah, so it might just be stuck on
Yeah,
command
command
strip.
stripped on.
But
Yeah.
the best thing about that Custodes shield captain reveal was if you look at the shield,
Mhm.
very cool shield, it's got inscriptions on it.
Mm.
Because obviously Custodes are known for having very long names
Yep.
and they inscribe their arm and everything. And I love it when they do the detail on that. That was a real big win, I
Mhm.
think, with the shield
Has he got the
captain.
names all along the shield then?
Well, there's like little inscriptions
Oh,
inside,
that's cool.
which is like a real nice detail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The only downside of that head, I do not like.
Mm.
It looks like Big E's head, Morris Heresy shrunk down.
Or is like a cosplayer of
Yeah,
the big man.
it looks
Yeah.
weird. With the helmet,
Yeah.
it looks great, but yeah,
Wearing his
with
daddy's clothes.
the- Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like
But
one
they're more directly from his genetic stuff, aren't they?
That's always been the
well,
thing, isn't it?
rumoured,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, time for a tangent. Yeah.
yeah. And then the other reveal was the Eldari.
Eldar.
Eldar.
Yeah, in this house
Yeah.
they're Eldar and it's the Imperial Guard. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Eldar. For me,
Mm.
on first view, I didn't actually think that much of the Eldar.
Yeah.
But on next morning, I went back in and had a look. That navigator, whatever he's called, the Farsi,
Yes.
like the bughead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like actually.
No, I've seen
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's
And
wicked.
it kind of reminds me of Sandman, you know, Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that kind of like Sandman mask vibe. I think that could be one I could do for a competition piece. Actually, it's
Yeah,
got,
you do a nice job.
yeah, you can you
Yeah.
could really sink some hours into that, all that cloth.
And Prince Uriel.
I like the old one more.
I like the Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
look
do
of,
not like the Yu-Gi-Oh look. I prefer
the
the old
deck.
model. Yeah.
He's basically holding a cloak across himself.
Is he? What's he doing?
Well,
Is-
it's
you
his
know,
eyes.
you know, like how when it's COVID and they said sneeze into your elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like "Achoo!"
Yeah.
with a spear.
Oh, what was that? You just
Dab.
almost done
Dab
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
thank you. I
Yeah.
just
You're
nearly-
welcome.
I
Yeah.
just nearly did it then to
Yeah.
demonstrate it.
Yeah.
Honestly, thank you. Yeah. Is that what he looks like?
Yeah, it's
Just
like
he's down.
Yeah.
spear.
But
Yeah.
I quite like it's the whole like pirate vibe obviously they're going for.
Yeah.
And I quite like it, but I think it's quite controversial.
I do like the old one more. I mean, we're so spoiled
Mm.
with new models coming out, and I get it's a weird thing to complain about, but sometimes I think they could have just given me the old one again. I wouldn't have
Well,
complained.
not as small as mine is Caldar.
Oh, we will. Yeah.
These are about
There's a new
eight.
one next month, isn't
Yeah,
there?
about 8,
Yeah.
9, and another
Yeah.
one next year, I think. But,
Yeah, I mean, there was some other stuff as well. I mean, it was only it's 6 days ago. That's a long time in my
Yeah.
memory. Was there anything else that you particularly stood out for you?
No, I think that was it. I'm trying to think what the Age of Sigma stuff was.
Oh, there was all of the the Age of Sigmar Necrons, the
you know the
Ossiarchs. Yeah, I don't like them anyway. So
no, I
just
don't. No, the archers weren't they?
And High Elf Blood Bowl.
Yes, they were nice models.
Yeah,
I think they're on season 3 now, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. But
Yeah.
You've played a bit more Blood Bowl than
I
anyone
played
else, but,
I
yeah.
played one season in a local league, of Blood Bowl 2, but I don't really keep up with it.
No, they're nice models and they're always good conversion fodder.
Yeah.
For me, High Elves were kind of like my first love in 1999 when I went into Birmingham Games Workshop back when it was all red.
And the Warhammer models and the white clothes.
Yeah,
so
it was
spears and the shields.
Yeah, you got 4 of the spearmen stood like that, and 4 of the bowmen stood like that.
Those new high elf archers that they brought out, the ones where they're firing that way upwards.
They not the new
It's
high
like
elf ones.
an oldie timey boxer pose. That
It is. Yeah.
See you down the docks, Sonny.
I do miss the trays.
Yeah, we can just play Old World if you want to, but
we're stopping you from.
Yeah.
You can get if you want to. You can get.
Money. That age old thing.
Yeah.
I want to buy everything, but there's restrictions.
I tell you what, when you paint armies 5-6 days a week for other people, you don't want to paint another army.
No.
So for me now, it's like comp pieces and skirmish games. I don't think I've got another army in me until I stop painting full time. It's a very different kind of a thing to start doing it at the weekends as well.
Yeah.
And now my weekday evenings, I'm chatting to you, fine gentlemen. So, anything else you think that's happened in the hobby space worth us talking about?
I don't think so. I think since that big reveal, it's been leading up to that. I haven't seen what the rumour engine is doing recently. But yeah, it's interesting. I kind of like the way they're going. Obviously, the next big thing is 11th edition, which I think in another episode we can
we'll definitely get into that. But
see what we think is going to be coming about.
There's that northern bloke Valrak who keeps us up to date with that anyway. I think he talks about waffling as well, so we're probably infringing on his copyright, aren't we? But,
Oh no!
Yeah.
I know we're very sorry, Mr. Valrak.
Yeah, don't come for us, please.
There's been loads of Necromunda. Like Bosch, straight there. I've now got that.
Have you?
Yeah.
I was going to give you that. That peeved us, Games Workshop, listening, because they've never done this before with a Necromunda book. And that's the last one in a campaign series.
Last of 4.
Yeah, they've made that one a limited release. So just before Christmas, you have to spend a lot on all these people.
No money whatsoever.
Yeah, my commission painting millions are stretched thin in December. Had to fork out for that because I was stressed about not getting it.
So can you not get it now?
Well, you probably can, but they did that proper fear of missing out.
And I'm angry at them and me. And me.
I am as well.
No, it is effective.
But it's a great book.
I have not read it all the way through.
Me neither.
No, I'm about halfway through the lore.
Yeah, it's a great
There's so much to talk about in there.
I think we need to do some Necromunda specific sections. But
and there's been loads of wicked Necromunda models as well. His. See, I can't remember no names or anything, so I have to apologise.
Ozymandias, is he?
Yeah, that wasn't the one I was struggling with. Are they his Janissaries, or do I just think they look like Janissaries?
I think they are called Janissaries.
There we go. That's why. That's them. I love them. I think they're great models.
I would like them with a different head, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
The little bellboy hats.
No, I think that's my favourite.
Yeah. I just immediately think of like Home Alone 2 and Donald Trump walking through the lobby and they'd be in the background.
I think if someone said, we'll let them stage home, but just for one day of the year, your head's going to go that shape, I'd be alright.
Yeah. Well, that's it. If we can... We'll save up for Joe to have a bellboy hat for a future episode.
Yeah, might hear him jingle.
But
I have got a massive head, so just get bear in mind. Yeah, save for a bit.
Said
head. No, it is huge. Anyway.
Little fun fact: Joe's dog had such a big penis, it had to have penis reduction surgery.
Yeah,
actually a true fact. You told me that the second time I ever met you.
Yeah. Well, you got to gauge people, and I just thought, let's go a bit further.
I always do that. You got to chuck in a robot and see how the room reacts.
I love that this podcast has developed into
Well, I've just done it to them.
famous chat.
They either like it or they don't. So
very
you've
true.
either
Yeah.
laughed or you've
He
not.
didn't like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
of course.
no. Yeah, I bet. Grumpy after the fact.
He was,
Yeah. I think you've been reading the Scouring, haven't you,
Yeah,
as well?
I've been
That's pretty
reading.
new.
Yes, and really enjoying that. I'm enjoying the sense of disparate storylines like meshing together again, inevitably. And again, not read all of that, but at the point that I'm at, the story's being told from a number of different perspectives already, and it lends to an air of like panic and not knowing what's going on. It's just basically just reaction.
Well, it's Big Boy Rabute throwing his weight around now. He's got to Terror. Is that kind of the?
He's not had much of a direct impact
Okay.
on what I've read so far. It's been more around the people that worked with Malcador. A couple of captains from different traitor legions and tales of their escape. And that's it, really, so far.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
quite a detailed book.
Oh, well, no.
Yeah.
I will say this, I'm not a book reviewer, but I will say
Follow
it's,
Joe on Goodreads.
Yeah.
it's an interesting change of pace from it became inevitable as all the storylines ended towards the end of the Horus Heresy. You had to focus on one for a bit longer to finish it off, and it led to some of the books for me towards the end being a slog. But I was too committed. But you're like 57 books in. What are you going to do? Get through it.
Head down, bosh.
Yeah. But this one's been, like I say, all over the place so far, and I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
Kind of, we've come down the funnel, and now the world's opened up again.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see where they take it and how the continuance of it differs from 40k storytelling. Because, like, I've read all the Horus Heresy books, love all of that stuff. I genuinely have tried to read, like, new 40k stuff.
Yeah.
Like, since the advent of 8th, really, when the storyline moved along, tried reading that, and it just
There's
doesn't.
been a bit of.
It hasn't really moved on.
I mean, I know people use the word fluff as like the story, and I always think fluff feels a bit derogatory for talking about the story and the setting, but there's been a lot of fluff books in the 40k setting. There have been some great ones, like the Lion Son of the Forest one was solid.
Right. But the issue is we're only just, so you probably have to catch up quite easily. So when did The Lion come out?
Oh, 2 or 3 years ago. Newsflash. Well, the Fallen.
Well,
Do
no,
you know
no,
the story about the Rock?
Well, because it was a
Dwayne.
gay nightclub, and the name of
Did you know this?
What?
The Rock was named when in the it was the 80s and the 90s. They're right.
There's
Dark Angels.
a nightclub in Nottingham that did gay nights, or a gay nightclub, and it was called The Rock.
Yeah.
And or a name similar that had rock in it. Sorry if I've misremembered somewhat. And they're called the not called the Dark Angels, but the Dark Angels is a poem by I've kind of forgotten the pronouns name.
Lionel Johnson.
Lionel Johnson. Yeah, the Dark. So they've got all types, and that apparently was an early proponent of gay rights or something. That poem or inspired it. So they've got a number of.
There's a subtext behind it all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Interesting. But yeah, so basically, Lion came out 2-3 years ago. Not in that way.
No.
But only now, the Lion, I think in one sentence, has tried to communicate to Rabute. That's it. That's the biggest advance.
Yeah, but that's 2 or 3 years in our time, not their time. So
no, but the Lion's been around a bit.
So there's nothing else been happening in that time. They haven't released any.
There's been other bits like.
We've been in
But they're doing backfill.
It's hard to. As I've mentioned, it's not really necessarily like it's linear, is it? You're kind of in a setting. It's why I always like the Abnett books and how he kind of had his own corner of the universe.
Mm.
Like it was all on the Sabbath worlds.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, no one else has written in the Sabbath worlds.
No.
So for him, he could kind of do what he liked in that corner. And I think that's largely what they've done. So you've got people writing about like the Pariah Nexus, and then now we've had 500 worlds, and then we've got Maelstrom, and so it's hard to say that this book is canonically before that one and that one and that one. So
yeah, it's a chain of events, isn't
Yeah.
it? But the chain of events is probably within a year.
it's maybe a bit slower than you'd want it to be.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people have been crying out for the two main Primarchs who are out there to communicate.
And well, they
Because-
had an interesting relationship in the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
book. I mean, I'd
That's
say-
why we're excited to see,
Yeah.
what's going to happen when
You said
they
you
find out.
communicated one sentence.
Yeah, something like "we need to talk, brother."
Oh.
I think that was
Oh,
it.
you could have said anything then.
I could have, yeah. I've been down to the Rock and
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I was thinking about you.
So he came back after that. I'm going to say this wrong. That's Cicatrix Maledictum. The
Yeah, the
split.
world split.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Don't worry, I'm here."
Yeah.
And everyone goes, "Oh, cool, all right."
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then he's more gone about. Again, spoilers, but it's been out 3 years. He has decided that the Fallen, he's ready to let bygones be bygones.
All right, yeah.
So he's gone and he's recruiting them back in. So the book is largely him going and finding all of these like 10,000-year-old hard-boiled renegade space marines
Yeah.
and bringing them back into the chapter.
Very hard boiled.
Have they chaosed any of them yet, or have they all just been like not chaos, but not imperial either? or
Yeah,
their
that's
own
what
thing?
they've largely been their own thing.
Yeah,
And they've been like, the guardian of this world has been this gnarly old space marine. And,
No, it'd be cool if he found like some of them
some
had
rotters.
Yeah, they had fallen to chaos.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, shit,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens because
Mm.
still kind of ongoing with the Fallen and Lion essence. That's why I'm even more interested to see Rabute realise that he's been delving a bit more or less with this chapter and more with the Fallen side.
I don't know about you as well, but in the second empire that Gilliman tries to do in the Heresy, I think he's a little bit afraid of the Lion, to be perfectly honest. So it'd be nice to see how that plays out in the 40k land.
But this has been the frustration, like there's so many factors that you look forward to this reunion, and it's just taken so long for us to even get to that one communication to each other. But yeah, I'm hoping it'll ramp up again with 11th.
But then I suppose on balance, would you rather get a new model revealed every week or a new book every 3 months that pushes the story on? What do you care about more?
Story.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd say most people would care about the models more.
Yeah, I think, well, with the whole thing with Henry Cavill coming in during the Amazon Prime series.
Was that still on?
Yes, yeah. There was an update, I think about a month ago.
Well, there's like, because it's his name, there's loads of clickbaiting on it.
Yeah,
It's called off, it's back on. So I don't even click on it anymore.
But I think because Games Workshop had their end of year, because I've invested in them on the stock market, because
All for Wall Street.
no, they're ramping up. I think they're worth about 6 billion.
Hey Rob, sell me this pen.
Yeah, I need a pen.
So you own a bit of Games Workshop?
I do, probably 0.00001% of Games Workshop.
Yeah.
You know, I'm up there. I'm one of the.
Yeah.
I'll be on the board meeting soon. But
Yeah, James will be calling you in.
he will, yeah. Can't wait to wait, James. Yeah, got a lovely time together. But basically, what's happened is they had the end of year announcement for finances and all that, and it was updated of what's happening, and it's ongoing. They're just organising a lot, and it's good. You know, don't rush it, because I think this is the next big thing. You know, like Lord of the Rings, Essence, all that. You know, so with the lore going along, I think the lore needs to move at a quicker pace. And yes, we can have the models coming out, but like I said, don't need Marnius Kelgar 10.0 coming out before and lore advancement. You know,
I'm a bit 50-50 on it. Like, I like the story moving along, but for so much of the last, I don't know, 25 plus years that I've cared about this hobby, it was always 1 minute to midnight. And like, we had these moments like the Armageddon campaign in 2000 or whatever it was, and you had these moments of like Gazgul fighting Yarick, but it never felt like it was progressing as
No,
such.
the indiscernible nature of the current moment as they made that game made it so that you could do anything.
Yeah.
Because you were just in a perpetual almost.
And it was, I suppose, a bit like that when Aranthian came about, because it was the first campaign book. So, well, this is actually what's happening on Necromunda right now.
Well, it was like that a bit, but there was such a big jump in the lore and the makeup of the world from original Necromunda to Necromunda.
Yeah.
So we'd already had that update, and the Necromunda changed things loads. But the Aranthian succession tying in directly to the Cicatrix Maledictum is interesting. Thank you. Interesting that they.
He looked at me for approval as he said that.
That would be a good one to have a slip up on, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's interesting that they've tied Necromunda so closely to the outside Warhammer 40k world. They haven't done, apart from a few vague mentions of Imperial Fists, or we've got a Sisters of Silence on Necromunda as well, but it hasn't been tied in the same way.
He's also got the Fallen as well. What's his name?
He's meant to be a Blood Angel. The
Life or something.
V something.
Yeah. Vinny,
the Space Marine.
Yeah.
He's
Vincenzo,
Blood Angel.
Yeah. So he's tied in as well, is it? I like it when they do that.
For me, his stat line isn't hard enough.
No. Yes. Yeah.
We played a game recently where I tried out the Spira.
The Aurus.
Aurus Spira.
Oh.
Yeah.
He just did laps.
Honestly, I just ran around the board, killing everyone. They're just him.
Yeah.
The rest of my games.
That was interesting getting them next.
Rob has a real thing about whatever the most ubermensch, heavily armoured army or character is, you're interested.
It's the elites.
Yeah.
Like, to give you a background, I like Custodes, I like the Grey Knights, got a Dark Angels force, got the Corpse Grinder Cult, which was my attempt into Chaos. Don't like Chaos, so they're a vegan Corpse Grinder Cult.
Less threatening now. I mean,
vegan halal.
It is, they do, yeah, they eat the veg, that's how they got big and strong.
Good.
So they're taking all of a lot of the Necromunda veg on board that they can find it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you about this sometime.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like my elite forces. Yeah, and also I like it because it's cheaper.
Yeah, there is that. You don't have so many of them.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think it still ends up costing about the same amount.
Probably does, but it makes me feel better.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was a nice model to paint.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Aurus.
Yeah.
Even if it does sound like you're saying Horus in a Cockney accent.
Yeah.
Anyway, why was we talking about him? He needs to be, this Space Marine, fallen Space Marine, needs to be able to batter that Horus in my head.
Yeah.
Like he can't.
Yeah, absolutely. And he wouldn't. Right
No.
now, looking at the stats,
No.
there's no chance.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a little bit of narrative dissonance in the whole thing, which, to be fair, with Necromunda, we could just make something up. We're always playing at the point where if it doesn't work for us, we change it, don't we? So we can just make him hard as nails.
Yeah, it's bound to happen though. You can't keep creating rules. It's like with the 40k, constant. It's like Titus and his squad is ridiculous now.
Well, I think I had an idea for a future episode of is 40k actually shit?
Yeah.
And we have a good friend who is very into 40k. I thought we could get him on to argue the point, and you two can try and convince him otherwise. So,
Yeah. They've got a lot of points in that.
I'll put on a little fancy wig as the judge.
Look, I love 40k. I love the narrative. I love the models. And I think it's very cool. Very cool. But the way the rules advance, and I get it, you've got to make money at the same time. So you've got to have these new models looking cool and good. But they're just ridiculous. Looking at Titus's rules with his companions was stupid. He's like a meat grinder going around that field. Like, even I think the Lion and his stats would potentially struggle. Maybe at some of the jargon that Titus has got. I literally wanted them to call on the ability to just plot armour.
Yeah.
Is he the computer game too?
He is,
yeah.
So what bollocks is this then? So they made him double hard in the real game?
So he's got something where if he gets killed in a fight phase, before he's fought, you roll a dice, and on a 2+, he stands back up and fights. So there's
It's like a zombie space marine.
Yeah.
like revives
But
himself.
Yeah.
you got to remember this guy's currently the forefront of 40k.
Yeah.
And
brought a lot of
interestingly, you look at the first Space Marine game, you look at his face in that, the change to Space Marine 2, and then the animation they did where he was announced as the captain of the third company, was it? Second company. He's slowly starting to look more and more like Henry Cavill.
Oh.
So there is a lot of rumours going around that Henry Cavill is going to
Bring
play.
back Mark Strong.
Titus, I know, I love Mark Strong.
Love that.
Although
Mark Strong.
Rollo,
So silky.
Rollo did a good voice
Yeah.
of
Mark Strong is Mark Strong, isn't
yeah.
I'm not sure I've heard him called that before. Henry who?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I'd say Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he's grammar school educated.
Yeah,
So,
also with a bit of French. But yeah, so he's slowly starting to look more like him, which then is questioning this Amazon series as well. You know, what's going to happen with that? But yeah,
love it. Yeah. Right, we'll cut there because I just want to check that's actually
yeah,
recorded. Right, so we've kind of already talked a little bit about why we like this and what kind of games we like. But I thought just for episode 1 to help people get to know us a bit, I thought we'd talk about like why we actually like them. What is it about our favourite games that we like, and kind of the way we play games and our ethos, what we want to get out of this hobby as a whole, as opposed to we're just here to play games with our mates and roll dice.
Yeah.
Which actually, to be fair, I say that is probably why I'm here. For me, you know, you get to a point where you've got work and life and kids and dogs and wives and all the rest.
dickless dogs.
Yeah. No,
He
it's
still
not
has a dick.
Oh, he still has it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
It's just got an average sized dick now.
No.
What's this?
It's not
Small
really.
dick.
It's still too big for it.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Oh dear.
Right, what a first world problem.
I mean, a lot of people say big dicks.
But the
No,
last,
but it's
the last
not.
operation that you can have is like truly horrific. And then the vet said to me, and then we'll staple. And as soon as he started saying staple, I was just like, no, we ain't having no more of this conversation.
You leave that lipstick alone, leave it
Yeah.
unstapled.
Yeah, it's just like, boy.
What,
He's
the
never-
staple the end?
No, but I'm not sure.
Even old doggy Prince Albert.
I just staple it so you can't push
No,
through.
I don't think this is like for the podcast, but yeah, basically what they do is they pull his dick back to his pelvic bone and staple it just so it pokes out less. And I was just like, fuck.
Have you had that little ooh?
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah,
But
there's
I
another
was,
one,
I was quite like
I would
abrupt with
sleep
them, but I was
well
like,
knowing
I was
lessons.
upset with just the notion
Yeah,
that
I
I
can
considered.
understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit much.
Yeah. And I said no, and like, there's worse things. He's just running around with
He's
his
a
dick,
happy
and
dude.
dick out all the time,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
he's alright.
Yeah, live life with your dick.
Yeah,
out.
he
That's
doesn't
the
mean
mode.
nothing
No way.
behind it.
Yeah.
No.
No.
But yeah, why do I play these games?
Yeah.
So I can have stupid conversations with these kind of people. And honestly, that is what it boils down to.
It does.
We've all tried to play 40k competitively. I
Yeah.
think we've all failed.
Yes.
I don't think you can ever call what I did. Even trying to play.
The last time
competitively.
we played in any shape or form competitively, we all played in doubles, didn't we?
We did,
Me and you
yeah.
were a team.
Oh,
we
yeah.
played with our good mate Square.
Yeah.
Shout out Square.
Alright, so
We'll see you soon.
Right.
But we'll get him on the podcast, and then you can see why it's
Square.
called Square.
yeah.
Right.
You brought some Imperial Guard.
Oh yeah.
You brought a Storm Sword,
Oh, the storm bastard.
which Joe had hand painted the name Storm Bastard across the front of this tank, and insisted that everybody all weekend call it the Storm
Yeah.
Bastard.
Mm.
Also, it was November. I was doing Movember.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you and I decided to go in matching suits.
Yeah.
So you and I walked in 3-piece suits
Yeah.
into, it was a pretty standard gaming venue, but everyone else was there in like grey joggers and
We did.
t-shirts with curry down the front, and we brought a certain air to the whole
Yeah.
thing.
No, we improved the old
Yeah,
place
yeah,
just by being. I noticed they did do a lot of like promo shots that day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think
and I
just
were there.
us two doing like next models. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Even in our fancy there, you only went for next. It could have been like Charles Fewitt.
I can't say that.
I can't
Neither
say
can
either.
you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not saying
Well,
it.
what's the Savile Row?
Yeah.
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 I suppose.
I mean, how much money are you
I think, say, aligning myself with like several row levels riskier for me than set them
Bump
for
on next, Marks and Spencer's. Massive.
Oh, if I'm feeling especially fresh Marks and Spencer's, it's expensive shit.
But yeah, that was probably the last time we rolled dice in any way competitively.
That was ages ago,
it was probably 2 plus years, but it's just not for me. I just can't keep up. So yeah, like for me, that's just really not the ethos of how I like to play games. I prefer to tell a story and just have a laugh. Yeah. I think some of my favourite games I've ever had. Remember the game we had? It was, the COVID halftime where they let us out for the summer.
Yeah.
And you and Square came over, and we had that game on my dining room table.
Was that Dark Ages or Custodes?
You were playing Custodes, so it was you had Custodes and Square had some Imperial Guard and I had some Blood Angels. But in that game, the legend of Commissar Wellard was born. This Commissar just refused to die.
Yeah.
So since then, he was known as Commissar Wellard.
Right.
And is featured in pretty much every game of 40k that Square's ever played as a result.
Yeah.
And it's that for me is the essence of why this is so much fun.
Yeah.
It's giving the game enough room to breathe without being sweaty and overly competitive to let those moments come through and to enjoy it together rather than like, oh, my guys have just wiped your fellas off the table, you've done nothing or can't do anything to stop it.
Which is the way 40k is going. There's very much some models, the new Nightbringer model as well. It's just indestructible. Like you're running around the table to avoid that thing pretty much, which adds to the lore element, which is cool. But at the same time, is it fun? Yeah. To play? That's the real question.
I think you can probably still play for. I mean, I've had some cracking games of 40k against Luke and his orcs because he comes with the right attitude to it. Where we're playing like Flesh Terrors versus Green Tide, and to be perfectly honest, I don't even really pay attention to the mission. It's just I'm killing orcs because that's what these guys would do. And so it's just a mashup of orcs and Flesh Terrors and 3 hours of madness and mayhem. Yeah. And by the end, there's like 3 Space Marines, some Gretchen, and a squad of knobs left, and everyone's had a lovely time.
I feel like I need to get Custodes at that.
Yeah.
Sort of like a last time.
Yeah, we did a good 3,000 pointer of Flesh Terrors versus Green Tide Orcs. It was it was good.
Big table.
Yeah, no, it was just a normal 6x4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Luke manage to fit, because you got your boundaries on
it was. He was
like
just
squished.
Shock and block in his deployment zone. Like, there wasn't a space left. Yeah. Yeah, but that's how I would prefer to enjoy 40k, but I don't think 40k necessarily lends itself as well to those moments as some other games like Necromunda, where you and I had an ongoing, just the two of us played a campaign for the best part of a year, didn't we? And we had some fantastic moments that came out of that.
And now any like just one-off games are easily explainable in that already set of universe.
Our Lowtown battles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which, I mean, we called it Lowtown after we played that first big game at Warhammer World on the mining table, didn't we? And we decided that Lowtown was the town where everyone would live who would have gone down into the mine.
Okay.
So we had like this battle in the mine, and Joe had written a fantastic scenario. We could put it out for people if they want. With like demons spawning in and wind blowing people off of ledges, and we had an Inquisitor and a Dark Sorcerer, and proper storytelling stuff.
Yeah. A certain number of kills manifests what type of...
We had bloodletters.
Makes sense.
More blood. Yeah, it was...
And they just like... So it made timing your kills a bit more tasty. Because sometimes you needed to kill someone, but if you did...
There's a chance.
No, you want to spawn next to an opponent, not by you. So you kind of...
It's almost like we played that Necromunda game in which the enemies turned into...
the old cyber murder cyborg.
Yeah.
That's El Clasico.
That was great.
Love cyber.
Yeah, they start popping up.
Yeah. I find whichever mission it's given, and even if you think, alright then, no, you're still not, you're never alright.
No.
Never.
We had that amazing game of Murder Cyborg around yours a good while ago now, but remember you played Zorlox?
Yes.
typically almost all of your gang died.
Yeah.
But just your leader with his melter rifle was left in the middle, just full on John Connoring stuff, just bang, bang, everything dying around him. Ended up kind of being the winner of the game.
Yeah.
You know, and that's Necromunda.
Yeah.
Because you can have one guy left and still win.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, the hard to come back in some other games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you give a game that gives you the room to breathe and have those moments is really the absolute peak of wargaming for me.
Did I say I made an all-up game as well?
Did you?
Yeah. Using leftover all-up bits and I had the Ives gun box. So, but anyway, bosh.
Yeah.
And loads of dogs. So I've got a proper Cyber Mastiff now
Oh,
for
nice.
the enforcers.
Yeah.
So I've got a spare dog.
Yeah, you get pets in Necromunda too. I mean, who wouldn't want pets?
Yeah, but for these 2,000 point games, I'm like, why not?
Yeah, bang them in.
Let's have 3 dogs.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do a campaign, but in a slightly different sense. We're going to add gangs to a pool, and then before every game it is randomly decided out of the eligible gangs who we will play as. So you're not attached to one gang, you're attached to the impartial furtherment of the storyline.
Yeah, I think that'll do absolute wonders for that shared storytelling, because you're not trying to just make your own little special gang the absolute meat stick.
No, you want to max everything, because they might be your gang next roll.
Yeah.
Or it might be that you become attached to an outcome, and so you don't max it anyway.
But imagine so in our first campaign, I played as Cordor, and there was a Juve. It's the Juve in the Cordor box that has 2 stub pistols.
Yeah.
I think in the first game Mumblecrust ever played in, he gunned down a Vansar champion.
Do you think that was your 3rd game?
3rd game ever of Necromunda.
Yeah, because we played one game where I supplied the game.
Yeah.
And then we played 2 games on that night.
Yeah.
And then the next time,
I bought my Cordor.
Yeah.
And got them painted up really quickly so we could just get playing. And Mumblecrust the Juve.
Yeah.
I think he'd run forward. You know, Juve stats 5+ to hit best
Not
times.
much, going on.
Run towards this champion. I thought, you know what, we're here.
Yeah.
Let's shoot both guns.
So
hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
I think he managed to hit with both guns.
Is this like standard down roll?
Standard.
And took out this Vansar champion.
This is only like 2 or 3 months into knowing him though.
Yeah.
So like, still got the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. I think it's luck, but it's not. No.
It's I cook the dice. Yeah.
You do. You seal it.
Yeah. So he ran forward and shoots this Vansar champion down. At which point I declare him to be the hero of the Imperium.
Yeah.
And you declare him to be that knobhead.
Yeah.
And I think every single game you've called him knobhead, prick, bastard. Yeah. And he's just a Juve. He's like 40 credits at most. But he's just overperformed.
No, he's done 2 things to note to my Vansars. He shot and outright killed my heavy plasma guy in the first game of the campaign.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah.
And then
heavy plasma over the shoulder fell.
That's a Juve as well.
Yeah.
And then he took my leader out of action with the had the shield and the power.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that bastard, he's not welcome in my house.
No.
I'm keen on him.
The other one that Joe hates is the Redemptionist with the Eviscerator.
That prick.
Who had the skill where he could hurt himself but double his number of attacks. And
it's
just a little.
And he had a little flappy round.
Yeah.
Is it a Caryatid? That's
no, it's a cherub.
It's a cherub. There you go. He had a little cherub.
Little Ian, the cherub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adding that protection.
So you try and shoot him. Bosh, that's gone into the cherub. Oh, the cherub's got a 4 upset. Oh, I'm fine. It's dead.
Yeah.
And that goes on for like 3 or 4 turns. In which time he's just ran around, sliced up your game because he's doing Cordor tricks.
Yeah.
He's charging. I've got 17 attack.
Oh, he can do the path I've chosen. He could charge. It's not that bad. He's
Oh, I was going to say.
I've never exaggerated in my life. No, not you.
He'd charge and then he could charge again
Yeah.
or something. I haven't played Corridor in a while to
Yeah.
remember the exact specifics,
Yeah.
but
And
you could kill 2 guys a turn reliably.
But that's
Yeah.
like when I played, first time we played Corpse Chronicle, and we learnt about the masks.
Oh, the fucking masks.
So I have to pass a willpower check to be able to shoot
Yes.
you.
That's some shithousery, is what that is.
And
Everyone wears.
There's
Everyone
some-
No,
gets
not
these.
everyone, but
so
enough.
the Jews get the mask that gives a better armour save.
They're
How
false
big's
hoods.
the mask? Is it?
I mean, if you do see them, they are quite large, yeah.
But they have falsehoods as well, built in. So yeah, they're just
What's the-
infiltrating novice.
Yeah,
So
so they
hang
infiltrate.
on. The Jews have got a mask that's a falsehood, so they get basically a turn of
Yeah,
free
they
movement.
can get infiltrate. They can like your Death Guard, Alpha Legion folk in Heresy.
Yeah.
That kind of nonsense. Then you've got all your champions and leaders who are doing their "now you're too afraid to shoot me" nonsense.
Yeah.
So,
So what you're doing is
yeah.
you're giving them smoke grenades. They pop the smoke while everyone else charges in. Because no one's got guns, so everyone's charging in. So you cover them while they
So you
charge
haven't
in.
got
That's it.
because
he's missing out the fact that the Jews can have
no, this is what I'm
Yes,
about to say.
they can have
Like
flame
that's-
pistols. So they can
have
have hand
flamers
flames.
No,
as
they
well.
can, no, they, I believe they've got a much wider access to weaponry than just pistols.
I think it
Yes.
is.
It's
What
pistol,
basic
hand
weapons?
flamer, I can't remember the
Oh,
knife.
you'll think they've got a saw on a chain, which
No.
is like versatile 6 or something.
I'm sure they can be equipped with like random weapons, like or like stubbers and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
No,
unless they're
yeah,
FA.
stub pistols, yeah.
Let's
Stub
see if
pistols,
they
hand
do that.
flamers, and then they've got their skinning knives.
They've got
And
bullshit
that's it.
ballistic skill as well.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, basically you're just using them to chuck smoke grenades out, cause a bit of chaos with some hand flamers, while everyone else runs in and they'll happily do the mopping up because
Right.
they're disgusting in
I know how
combat.
to play you now. Nice.
But-
Yeah, yeah.
the last game I played against Rob, I was play
Yeah.
testing the Orlocks that I painted for our
Oh,
friend
yeah,
Phil.
yeah.
So I used those.
Yeah.
Your this is Necromunda again.
It is.
Your Corpse Grinder champion
Yeah.
charged a standard Orlock ganger, just with an auto gun, like bog standard Orlock roadman. Didn't kill him, did you?
No.
On the one
This
attack
guy's
back,
tough as well, like.
he Orlock manages to hit with his bare hands, so
Yeah.
an open palm slap,
Yeah.
slaps your Corpse Grinder,
Yeah.
wounds him.
Oh.
You fail the save,
Yeah.
down and out.
Yeah.
Skull.
He got a name,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, he got called Bobby Knuckles after that.
Bobby Knuckles,
Yeah.
But
Then I killed him.
You did. You killed
Yeah.
him in the next
Thanks,
game
thanks,
because you played against Phil in the following game. Yeah. Bobby Knuckles got slain after that. But
Yeah.
and
But-
really, that's the kind of game that I
Yeah.
love. And I think because of that, there's games like Mordheim that we've always talked about.
Yeah,
really
love to
want to
do
get
that.
into.
Yeah, I'd love to get into
Yeah.
that time as well.
And I've been dabbling. I'll say dabbling. I actually started a campaign with some of the local guys, Trench Crusade.
Yes.
And it's really good. I know there's been, I don't really follow too much of the drama. You were kind of trying to explain to me that the public opinion of it maybe drops off.
Well, I don't know because I don't like
Really?
read.
Yeah.
I don't read loads, but there seems to be more dissatisfied posts now. They've put the rules out in paper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing more posts like people just complaining, "Why have you nerfed this? Why have you nerfed that? What's the point in these paper books if it's already out of date?" All that type of thing. Whereas before, if you rewind, I don't know, maybe 6 months, a year, everything you seen with Trench Crusade was positive. It
Yeah.
was mostly content creators pushing it, getting everyone hyped, but you didn't see anyone complaining in real life.
No.
And the vibe seems to have changed.
I mean, the whole aesthetic of it
Oh,
is.
gosh. And the
Really
gameplay is really, really good.
Yeah.
And much like we've been evangelical about Necromunda so far, and said it encourages the storytelling, I feel like Trench Crusade does the same thing.
Okay.
And one of my campaign games, we had the points were skewed towards killing elites, and I had one of my elites I had to keep alive. I'd hidden in this little chapel at the back, and Gaz had run in his leader, and they were having kind of like an ongoing sword fight in this close chapel.
Cool.
But killing my elite was quite important for the score of the game. So Gaz had 2 machine gunners that he decided to shoot into the ongoing combat in the chapel. So you have to imagine the cinematics of these two guys,
cool.
like one with a giant claymore and one with like a sultanate scimitar, like having this swashbuckling fight in a chapel with two heavy machine guns just hosing down the building.
Yeah, very John Woo.
It was
Some
just
doves come out.
that is a storytelling moment right there, and it encourages that to happen.
Okay.
And you need to play because it is great.
Well, I'm just waiting for more plastic models because I love plastic. So I want more plastic models to come out, and then I'll jump into it because there's that very World War II old school.
You mean the Prussians?
No, not the Prussians. It wasn't the Prussians, it was the other ones. I don't really like the demon looking fellas.
You want just your human beings?
Yeah.
You're thinking about New Antioch, are you?
I think it was.
Yeah, with the big mechanised suits.
Look very old school.
Yeah.
Well, old school.
Yeah.
Advanced look. Yeah, quite like that. So, no. I mean, I'm all up for new games and everything. I was even looking at Marvel Crisis. I'm quite interested in that.
You're a big Marvel fan, aren't you?
I am.
It's a different scale though, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what I thought when I've looked.
Yeah, it's very toned down. Fewer models, but you're pushing people into cars and.
I think Joe means as well. The models are just.
Yeah. So that's awkward. Because that's loads of new scenery.
It is, yeah.
It's again, we've always talked about playing epic.
Yes.
And you're like, I need more terrain.
Yeah.
We tried the 3D printing recently, and
no.
Okay.
Reality was not the way to go. A few people have really done well with the bamboo, the old bamboo after the fact, but I ended up giving you the printer, didn't I? Because I was getting ratty with it, and I think
it's made me. I'm still in the mood with it now.
And now Joe's getting ratty with it. And then,
If anyone wants to buy a printer, hit me up because I'll give it you for Kit Kat at this point.
I don't mean any offence, but I think its main fault it was a poxy piece of shit. It was just it wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah. It was so unreliable.
And you go online and some YouTubers saying you do this, do that, wiggle this in there, do balance this, and you jump through all the hoops, and still just goes, no, I don't like that. I'm just going to ball up.
But you had the one as well where mid-print the needle just decided to gouge a track in the print bed.
Yeah, that was quite. I don't know because something must have upset the
delicate equilibrium that it relies upon.
I've done something. And then like you say, the printing edge just gone into the mat, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm trying to stop it. As I'm trying to stop it, it goes across it. I'm just like, no.
So technology can get in the bin basically.
Yeah,
there's no to that.
Staying in the dark ages, give us the metal models, keep it in resin. Bosh.
I'll wait for someone else to manufacture.
So do either of you gentlemen have anything to add on ethos of gaming?
No, not really. Like you said, it's all about the story building.
I mean, hopefully as we go on, we'll explore different games.
Of course we will. This is now take 3. I've been told we have to do it again. So we wanted to do something a little bit different for some of the sections on this. So one of the things we thought was that weekly Joe would ask me and Rob a kind of off the wall silly question.
Well,
and we would be taken off guard and then try and answer it. And then we're going to follow up with a section called Rob's Stranger Than Fiction, where Rob will pick or make up a conspiracy theory or strange fact, and you and I have to discern if he's telling the truth or not.
No, it's not.
Never, no, it's a lie. But anyway, so Joe, what do you want to ask us this week?
Well, all thoughts have fled my head, but no, what I did want to ask was, I want to keep it, at first, let's keep the nonsense, at least Warhammer related.
Okay.
So, you've been arrested for murder.
Okay.
Oh dear. Happens.
Inevitable.
Yeah.
You get one phone call for someone to give you a character like reference in the 40k universe. Who are you phoning?
So we're saying 40k universe and 30k universe.
Oh right, no wait.
Are we just saying anyone within the Games Workshop franchise.
30k and 40k in the
Okay.
70k universe.
Right, well, at which point then? I would probably go for Malcador the Sigil.
Oh, that's a good call. Straight away.
You want a respected person in power that's also respected not just because they're powerful, but because they are reasoning and just a well put together person. And I think Malcador fulfills that brief. You'd struggle to find someone who doesn't respect Malcador.
That's true. And what's his name, the narrator bloke?
Jonathan Keeble.
When he does his
Yeah.
voice, it's bang on, isn't it?
Yeah, good
Was
old
this
Jonathan.
person representing you?
Yeah, like as in the witness stand saying you're a good guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So who would you go for then, Rob?
I would.
You can't have
can't
him
copy.
now. No,
Oh,
you're
okay.
You can't copy my homework this time.
Yeah, and I can't even have Big E because
No,
No,
he doesn't chat much these days.
no.
ever.
I would go for a Lord of Change.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, because inevitably he's going to say something wrong, and who's better to rewind time or mess with time a bit than Lord of Change?
Do you think just messing with time will be? But if he's messing with time, can I just go back and unmurder the person you've murdered?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm scot free, but
Yeah.
you've got Malcador giving it all,
Yeah.
the
You're just
the
going to
best
burn his
chat
watch
of your life.
way out. Of the
Yeah, I'm
situation.
just gonna like completely take myself to the waves of chaos.
Yeah,
You know, I might even see Cornyn on the way. He
I
might
know,
be
yeah.
a friendly chap to talk
it's
to.
flaky, I've heard.
Yeah, a few bar fights along the
Yeah,
way.
I see he was like a chaos person.
Yeah, he's
No,
not
at all.
brings the chaos there.
I don't like chaos.
Oh, right. Well, good. It's very
Yeah.
loyal of you.
Yeah.
But when needs must, you know, I'm going to think of the best way out, and the Lord of Change is going to help me there.
I do actually think you've got a point. I think your logic of just reversing time, I wouldn't necessarily agree, but he's probably quite a convincing fella.
I mean, imagine the Great Demon of Slanesh. They're going to, you know, distract
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yeah, if you've read Fulgrim.
Yeah,
Sneak out.
yeah.
Well, yeah, Fulgrim. Yeah,
Yeah,
Fulgrim's going to float his way out of there, isn't it?
So you're going to try and flirt your way out of the murder ticket, whereas
I'm just going to use every Chaos God or Greater Demon to.
That's somewhat inspired. I'm going for that Necron fellow, the trays in the
Yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah. And he
Pulls
just,
out his back.
yeah, he's just like, get in here, we're not doing any of that. Come on in, everyone.
You're in the museum now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A stuffed Joe.
I think that's a real mine of storytelling potential that they haven't tapped into at all.
You read The Infinite and Divine, haven't you?
Yeah.
Just two old men arguing through time.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So petty.
Yeah, I worried at times it veered too much into
Jeremy Kyle.
like comic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But overall, and like the notions behind.
Well, what was that? Remember I only watched it last night from COVID, that parish council meeting.
Oh, yes.
You have no authority here, Jackie.
Yeah.
Like that, they're those kind of blokes, but trapped in immortal carcasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like supremely powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackie the Immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kicking you out the group chat.
Yeah.
If you,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the idea that there's like set shelves, loads of different slices of the Warhammer world,
Yeah.
there could be like a good adventurer series there. If someone zipping about between that.
Really, yes. Yeah, almost like a Doctor Who in 40k.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Almost like an Indiana Jones-esque.
that'd be good as well.
40k.
Well, I've always thought that Eisenhorn is Bond in 40k.
Yeah.
He's that kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
It almost is, isn't it?
He's
It's
like a super spy, super agent kind of a vibe. He's got his like money penny. He's got his quartermaster.
Yeah, no, everything you're saying is right. I think it's because he's military. I'm having difficulty seeing him as a spy.
Yeah.
But
Early Bond.
you take your point. He fills all the criteria,
He does.
doesn't he?
Yeah, he's 40k. And actually, as a Cavill role, I think I would love Henry Cavill to do Eisenhorn. To be honest.
How old is he in your head, Eisenhorn?
Well, he's spans, doesn't he? Through you could definitely have him when he's only just become an Inquisitor. You know, green behind the gills before he goes, or
All of his good storylines, aren't there?
when he's lost his hair and he can't smile anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens to us all.
Yeah.
No comment.
You're doing all right.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's dropped back a bit. But
I've got quite a big forehead, so
yeah, you got a good 5 head.
it's where I get to 6 foot 1. It's from my forehead. 6 foot.
It's just a different span of your life, just a different section. That's all it
Span
is.
quite a lot.
Yeah, there'll be more change. Like, honestly, don't be upset by the general degradation of your body. It is inevitable, and it like just submit.
Do you have to bit your shoulders yet? Are you doing the
Rub my shoulders.
What are you doing?
with the razor?
Wanking red over
The spoon accident.
I get these occasional very long hairs. I'm like, just to,
Oh yeah.
I have to just get rid of them because
No, platinum, fuck it.
they're like little spiders.
Bracelets.
And yeah, good job I'm married.
Yeah.
But anyway, now we talked about my body hair. Rob, have you got? Do you want to do your stranger than fiction?
Yes. So, fact
Mm-hmm.
or fiction. Crisp packets go out a day on a Saturday.
Ooh. No, I'm going to say fiction because there must be something in it. It's so many days from the day of production. And if for them to always go out a date on a Saturday,
And so many different independent manufacturers agree
Well, there
for
we
them
go.
to be
Yeah.
for them to be aligned in such a fashion.
there's no grand constitution of crisp
However-
manufacturers.
However, might it be legislation surrounding a specific product
Yeah.
that means the out of date has to line up with a specific day of the week? Is
So-
it believable?
I don't believe it. So, in my life before +2, I worked with a lot of food and beverage companies in their inventory management.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Crisp factory.
batch tracking actually was a couple of crisp brands. Batch tracking and expiration was quite a big part of it, and I've never heard anyone say they always had to expire.
Why would you
on
make
Saturday.
something like this up?
Huh?
Why?
Why would I make this up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because he's a friend of the Lord of Change. This is
Yeah,
all
yeah.
part of the nonsense.
Look at the upset you've got.
Yeah, I don't
crossed
mind,
his
you know.
arms. He's
I
so
know, that's what I'm waiting, I'm listening.
Yeah.
He's not like no,
He's defensive.
It's defensive, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't like what
Yeah,
you say.
Well, I don't know. I don't believe that. I think there's no reason for them to always go out a date on a Saturday.
That's why it probably is though, isn't it?
Oh, you've
Do you know what I mean? Like, why
Yeah.
would you be asking something so like, oh, that
Mm.
no, that isn't.
I mean, is it the crunch? You know, like the nice.
Don't talk to me about the crunch.
Yeah.
You don't know the crunch.
Depends what crunch is.
I actually don't mind when crisps are a bit out of date either.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They go a bit like floppy.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Oh,
you're
no.
wrong.
Not a
Just-
soggy
You're
crisp.
wrong and
I've
Yeah.
been having these katsu curry lentil crisps, which
Why?
is such a middle
Why?
class thing to
Why?
say.
Why would you do
Because they're
that?
actually really
No,
nice.
fuck off. What do you say? Katsu.
Katsu curry lentil
Lentils.
crisps.
Oh,
That whole
Yeah.
sentence there. It's like, what?
They're antisocial because they stink.
Yeah.
And you cannot talk to someone after having eaten them. But I don't know, there's just something that they're a bit more yielding. You know what I mean?
Bit yeasty.
There is maybe a bit of that, I don't know, but I like it.
Try skips, do you know what I mean?
Oh,
They're like-
they
yeah.
melt. don't
Yeah,
they? Like,
exactly, yeah.
They're
Like, get-
perfect drunk
yeah.
snack they are, because
Yeah.
you can just
Yeah,
and
have
let
some
them
skip.
dissolve.
It, like build up to quavers.
yeah.
Adult food.
Like baby food crisps, aren't they?
Yeah.
But no, I'm going to call you, Rob. I'm
Yeah.
going to say you are
Oh,
capping. You're not
Oh.
telling the truth.
No, fiction?
Yeah, fiction.
What are you saying, Joe? Let's play you off against each other.
If I'm wrong, you can have the big chair next episode.
No, you're just saying that because you know I'm never going to roll higher than 2. No, not on your pity. I'm saying, let's have a bit of jeopardy. I'm saying fact then.
Yeah.
Go on then, Rob. What's that on misery?
Go on then. And do you know who's right? Joe.
They do always go out
On
on
a
Saturday.
Saturday. On a Saturday.
Why?
You look at any day and they go out a day on a Saturday.
This isn't just anecdotal, is it?
No, but to be honest,
Some bloke told me in the pub.
no, my missus told me.
Yeah, right.
Right.
She-
And why would she lie about this?
Yeah, why would she lie? She's birthed 2 children, so why
mean, she
would
can't
she lie?
Right.
So they go out a day on a Saturday. You check
Wow.
the dates, and it's always on a Saturday.
Well, I'm not going to do that. But
Yeah.
nice one.
Yeah.
Well, we
Depends how
learned
into
something
it you
new.
are.
Learn something new.
But yeah, so there you go. No,
But you can't tell us why.
I don't know why.
Right.
I'm not Mr. Walker's
anyone who works in the crisp trade, please email in and tell us why.
Yeah, what's the email address?
We'll use my work on +2 to paint at gmail.com. I'll stick it
Nice.
in the notes.
There's a plug for you.
Yeah. Also, if you want anything painted,
Yeah.
Don't ask me, I'm
you're
joking.
sponsored by me. +2 to paint. I'll stick a link in the thing.
Adverts.
While we're at it, I will actually just say, this t-shirt brand Crusade, I'd like to say some nice things
Very
about.
nice.
I've got a fair few of them now. They're all like hand-drawn, very cool pictures.
Excuse the touching.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Careful,
is
no, he's been wanting to do this all evening.
yeah,
I've seen him. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm witnessing.
it's last 20
Shut
plus
down,
years.
I'm
I
amazing.
think. Yeah.
Been working.
They're all, you know, they're all 20 plus. What am I talking waffle? They're all hand.
All
I'm
20 plus
distracted
sizes.
with Rob
Can't get
touching
anything
the
less. Can't get anything less than a 20 plus size.
They're all hand drawn by proper artists, no AI slop.
Lovely.
And they wash really well, they fit really well. And I talked to the owner at UK Games Expo last year, and he was
Oh,
a really
right.
sound bloke. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to say nice things about them.
All right.
Yeah, he
So-
doesn't know I'm doing this.
So it's a crusade.
Crusade.
Oh,
yeah,
Crusade.
yeah.
I'm going to get one of them.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got a lovely one with a wizard on. I've got
Yeah.
one with an orc on a dragon.
Crusade wants to sponsor us.
I mean, I don't really care. If
From
you say
one
nice
episode,
things
yeah.
about him. Yeah,
Yeah, go for
just,
it.
you know, I'm all here for artists doing their thing.
Yeah, and I'm just staring at your chest.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Ooh.
That's unsettling.
We now have a section inspired almost entirely by a pun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this section is called Shite Dwarf.
So you did that?
in it's Joe's pun, but
Yeah.
the idea is that, you know, everyone talks about all the good paint jobs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we're here in a friendly way to poke fun and to enjoy, in a kind of comedy roasty way, some of the less salubrious paint jobs.
And also, if every time you go on Instagram, like every paint job's banging, then you look down at what you've just done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not always the best. Like, let's all laugh at my rubbish paint jobs.
So yeah, we've started this first one with one each from each of us, and these are earlier paint jobs from each of us. And
Yeah, people want
Yeah.
people to look up. Like
But-
now.
if you've got anything you think is quite a funny paint job that you've done, or you know you want to nominate a mate and have them get comically roasted, please do send them in.
Yeah, you can send them in, and you can do it anonymous if you
Yeah,
don't want your
anonymous
name
is
next
fine.
to the paint job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a good friend of mine.
But shall we start with yours then, Rob?
We can do, yeah.
So we've got these two ancient space marines.
So yeah, these are 3rd edition, 4th edition, 5th edition.
It's hard to tell.
It's
really,
hard
Rob.
to tell. So obviously what you can't see on the podcast is, imagine your very standard stature of a space marine holding a gun.
The one across the chest, like
Yeah,
the old
Yeah.
standing guard pose.
And melted down.
Not even sure what colour that head is, Rob.
No, I don't think anyone does.
Is
I
it
don't even know where his
brown?
eyes
Is it purple?
start.
Is it orange?
Yeah, it just looks like you put the thickest layer of paint on and hope for the best.
Do you remember that programme, Get Your Own Back?
Yeah.
The teacher or the parent got gunked on.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask what you've done for me.
Yeah.
dumped him it. I was actually very carefully painted with no water. So I haven't thinned any paints here.
But what kind of paint did you use? Like bronze seal?
No, it was actually tarmac.
You've got enough layers on it.
Yeah. The two thin coats didn't exist at the time. There was no.
I hadn't noticed the rocket launcher guy has actually got his hand out with nothing in it.
He's begging for help.
He's borderline concerned. And yeah, I liked the colour black back in the
Is
day.
it black?
They're Black Templars.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, can you not see?
The only thing that kind of ages, well, the fact that they're painted like they are ages them, but you can kind of give them a date from the fact you painted the base green with the,
Yes.
the bit of flocking.
Goblin green.
What I can
Yeah.
say
Sparse
for
flocking.
the missile guy,
Yeah.
if you
Please.
look at him and consider the length of his eye, as it were, it's easy to imagine. Rather than that being a long eye, his head is in very fast
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah.
It's a speed shot.
And that's why his hand's out.
It makes it a very
He's doing
exciting
a karate
model.
chop.
Immediately, my adrenaline's up.
I think, to be honest, the thing is he's actually going for food. This was the law behind it. You know, on the ship, a bit hungry. He was up
Starved template.
straight in.
Yeah.
But who knows what's going to be in front of him at the queue? Rocket launcher ready.
That's true.
You never know.
Completely not anything related. On the train here, train journey lasted 19 minutes.
Yeah.
There was this person sat like diagonally opposite me, and for the whole 19 minutes, she was eating the same McDonald's cheeseburger.
She's getting value for money there. Or is it 99p a cheeseburger still? Or
I don't know why you're looking at me, but
She-
I'm just.
It's
It's
19
McDonald's,
minutes.
No, it's not
Yeah.
99p. It's like £1.29.
Okay.
But I'm more concerned how this is going to come back around to an adrenaline-filled space.
It's not. It's just because you said about food, and I remembered about this woman. I'm just like, that's what any. Sorry, everyone. Yes, you were. Yeah. Sorry.
Whose was next in the lineup then?
So I think it was yours, Dan.
Was it? Oh, it was me. So, story on this one. Rob got me back into the hobby in 2019 when my wife went to Japan on holiday. Kill Team Edition 1 had just come out. And you said, oh, you only need like 7 models. Why don't you get back into it? So I did, and I bought some Imperial Guard.
Mm-hmm.
And this happened. Joe thought these trousers were meant to be camouflaged.
I think it's got like quite a convincing camouflage.
It's just a bad wash.
I mean, I'm more concerned about the sword.
I love
You know-
that it's bits from different kits, so the proportions of the model were also all over the place.
The kit's not bothering me, Dan. Is it an ice sword or
I think it was an attempt at a power sword at
Power
the
sword,
time.
got ya.
Yeah,
that makes more sense?
yeah.
It does look powerful though. I don't want
It
to be
does.
hit by it.
Yeah,
I mean, if anything, it looks very serious.
he's a serious dude.
He's a
I like
serious
that I
man.
made him ginger as well. It's almost like
I do that.
a bit of
with
ginger
those
representation.
models. No,
I did some
do.
Spaceballs earlier this week, and I did a lot of them ginger.
Quite
Yeah, we need to
Why?
ensure we
Why?
continue into
What do
the
you mean,
future.
why?
Why would
Yeah.
you? Why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
Why is representation is important?
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
That was one of the first models I painted when we got back in.
And then he's
And
ginger.
then we
again,
got
isn't
the ginger reaver,
Yeah.
but at the time I remember thinking this was quite good. The ginger reaver.
he? Sounds like a nice drink, doesn't it?
I remember thinking this was quite good edge highlighting at the time.
It was very good.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe and I won't comment too much on the edge highlighting.
What I will say is, from a certain distance, it looks banging. Then and then you zoom in a bit.
You can see the bits where even the primer hasn't quite reached because it was the blue plastic 3-man reaver box.
Yeah.
I was
You
going
can
to ask
see the
about
blue
primer.
plastic on.
But yeah, I did
Okay.
wonder. Now that's
Yeah.
explained it.
Yeah.
But you can see the start of something in that.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's the start of +2, that is.
Yeah, I mean, from that, I mean, this 2025, I went from that in 2019 to gold and silver at UK Games Expo, bronze at Iron Skull, silver at MPO, and a commended at Golden Demon. So
Yeah,
if you just keep on pushing,
we are going to be at MPO as well.
and yeah, we're doing MPO this year, all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your second ever,
it will.
Yeah.
your first ever.
Yeah. My virgin.
Yeah, get you popped. And then Alex, our friend, is also doing one, isn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we'll have an NPO episode where we can talk about what we're doing. And I need to finish Cyberpunk, so I actually get going.
I need to start. I've
Yeah.
converted mine, but I haven't painted yet.
Have you even picked a model?
No, not.
Well,
No.
I feel better now.
No. But what I will say is there are loads of models.
Yeah.
One's bound to jump out.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
had a moment of existential dread earlier where I thought I haven't started.
When is it?
May.
When is it now?
It's January, but I remember how long it took
Okay.
last year.
Yeah, that's true.
It takes
Yeah.
much longer than you think.
Yeah, I've misjudged this, isn't it?
Yeah, you need to get going, and we really do need to.
Right, I mean, the
I-
comments on
Yeah,
this one
I'm
is...
going to be honest, Joe.
Um,
You've sent some pictures in for Shite Dwarf. I don't think they're that shiny.
Oh no.
I mean, I know these are not your best paint jobs. If you sent me these, I'd have to
Yeah.
struggle to be
Yeah,
complimentary.
I mean, at least you didn't paint the hood white.
However, they are not bad paint jobs per se. So
Well,
you've got-
the reason for this is I'm a chronic repainter of models.
Hmm.
So all of my sins all of my sins are largely hidden.
Rob's just zoomed in on Facebook and lost his mind.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the face of a person who gets a bit confused when they go into McDonald's.
Do you remember when you were playing like Doom in the 90s?
Yeah.
And you'd walk too close to an NPC and it'd be like
Yeah.
squashed, pixelated face.
What I will say is their models are metal.
Yeah.
Is the brand? It's either Victoria or Victoriana. It's like you know
I know,
do third party.
they do a lot of historicals.
Yeah. Well, they did like cyberpunk. Few models, and she's one of them, but she's slightly smaller, scale than Necromunda, and her head's absolutely tiny.
I mean, fair play with
No, but I've still managed, even on a head so tiny, where you'd think it'd be much easier to do two symmetrical shapes, with no space available, I've managed to place both eyeballs in completely different spaces on half of the head.
Not really, you can tell where she's looking.
Yeah.
It was always a good indicator. At least there's not Buzz eye to go in a different way.
No, but I will say I'm sad that I messed her eyes up because I like the visor on that one.
Yeah, it's a good model.
Yeah.
And the other one is it's troubling.
Yeah, that's one of my favourite models. He is getting stripped and repainted.
Yeah, because I mean he's got a subtext.
He has.
But I don't think you haven't painted him badly, because I mean it's a pretty blancmangy sculpt.
Is that
Or
three
no.
skulls? Is it? And
Oh, that is from Metal Abaddon the Despoiler from the 90s.
Oh, from his.
He's a Terminator, and he had
Yeah.
the racks on. That was one of my flirtations with 40k when in my teen years, but I never went through, so I ended up with these back rods, or whatever you want to call them, because they wouldn't fit in, the metal wouldn't fit in to the slot available. And like 13-year-old Joe was flummoxed, or how old I was. It was just like, well, that's that then.
I remember trying to build in remember the old metal demon prints for 40k?
Yeah.
And it was just, no matter how much super glue you used, no much cross hatching you did, it was just too heavy to stick together realistically. And maybe Abaddon was a bit like that, where
No, I'm certain someone with the sense and the tools could have really quite quickly bent the bit into the right shape, got it in place, had a lovely looking model. I didn't have the tools or the required knowledge.
was he one of the 2D pose?
No, he was
in the claw one.
Yeah, great model.
The whole world in his hand kind
yeah.
of pose.
And that pile of skulls in front of the Redemptionist there is one bit of the...
Is that a Necromunda Redemptionist from back in the day?
No, I think that model was also from Victoria or Victoriana or some steampunk random range of models from a very small... But I really like the model, it's got a nice vibe, but it is noticeably smaller than...
Rob's just
my favourite bit is that
zoomed
finger.
on the hand.
Yeah, that finger proportion.
I don't
is
think
just
it's
great.
on you. I think it is a.
No, it's not a model.
You've got to paint what's in front of you.
Yeah, it's quite endearing. It's quite funky.
It reminds me of Django Unchained, to be honest. You know, the scene with Jonah Hill with the like, I can't see shit in this, and like his wife's like, you say, well, my wife sewed all these.
Yes.
Great scene.
Yeah, if you've seen Django, you know what I mean. I'm not going to explain this one, but yeah, I don't quite like that.
Yeah, I think you need to try harder for Shite.
I'll find
they're not as awful as they could be.
I'll find some shitter models.
Yeah, well, if you have something you'd like to send in for Shite Dwarf, please do.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd balance Shite Dwarf off with the blush liquor, brush liquor section, where we would talk about good paint jobs or just generally cool things that we'd seen. So I wanted to kick it off talking about the Eldar that Andy Wardle put up earlier this week, which was like the swooping hawk fella.
Oh yeah, that's very nice.
Everything he does just looks great, and particularly elves. But he, on this one, when you really zoomed in, he seemed to have done quite a lot with very little.
Right.
Like really, it was the placement of where he put things. I mean, it makes sense. He knows what he's doing, but he can kind of really just paint small sections of it and make it look absolutely banging, which it really did.
Yeah, so the guy who won the one the Golden Demon?
He's definitely won Slayer Sword.
Yeah, it was this year though.
This year
sorry,
he won the
last year.
Slayer Sword. Oh, Albert.
Yeah, that model was.
And I went to Germany and saw. It was my first Golden Demon. Went with Square.
Yeah.
And seeing some of those in person. I
Makes
will
sense.
say that some things, the light in the cabinets doesn't necessarily mean you can appreciate them as well as you can.
Yeah, definitely found that. The things we
we went to Iron Skull, didn't we? And the cabinets, you can sometimes struggle, particularly with the shelves.
Yeah.
Like where they are in the cabinet really matters how much you can see them. When you come to MPO, MPO did something really different where they had kind of like tiered tables.
Okay.
No glass, but everything had a big painting lamp on it, so you could really appreciate everything
That's quite nice.
much more easily.
Yeah.
I'll also say this about MPO, the best in terms of giving feedback of any of the painting competitions I've done, because when everything was all said and done, they did the award ceremony, all the judges sat down at a table, you could queue up with your models, and when you got to the front of the queue, whichever judge was available, you go up and they would give you immediate feedback on what you'd done. But,
Oliver Twist style.
yeah, no, literally, like, what do you think of my thing?
Yeah.
And you put it down in front of like Richard Gray.
Yeah.
I had Arno
He's
Lazaro,
gentle.
and lovely bloke.
Yeah.
Really, really. I bought his book as a result because he was just such a good guy. But yeah, Golden Demon didn't do that. I mean, I didn't pick up my stuff from the Custodes Open. Someone else did it for me, so they may well have done, but I don't remember that at Iron Skull that anything was offered in terms of feedback. So yeah, well done MPO on making it really obvious how you got some feedback.
Yes, good. Yeah. You know, you need to improve, don't you? If you want to get to that
Totally,
level,
And that was the first one I ever did. So it was, on balance, probably my favourite. Still, I'm going to be chasing that dragon, I think, on every painting contest now. Just trying to get that same high as that first award, or now I've also got this thing where I'm panicking that I don't get an award, which is
Well, how that reflects.
I've got like difficult second album syndrome right now before I start this year's competition entry, because I'll have to do better. I expect more of myself.
Yeah. Well, it'd be like me and Joe.
Why? Where is this definite
It comes from being a child who came up through the 90s school system. Do you know what I mean? Where it was, you had to get your gold star to have any worth. And that's something I need to talk about with a therapist, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember the last time I got an old star.
I just reject the notion of worth.
Yeah, I've got a bit. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you. It made me feel better. I'll stop. But anyway, Rob, have you got anything cool you want to share?
No.
You hate everything.
Don't like it.
Cool.
Is it plastic?
Yeah, you're just still on the Custodes highest.
I am. Yeah. I'm still getting over that.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
Joe, anything cool?
We've talked about it already, haven't we?
The scouring.
Yeah, we talked about the scouring. Wanted to talk about that. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was I say recently, it's probably within the last month, watched a Sam Lenz video on YouTube where he did, I think my memory is right, like a speed paint on the Necromunda speaker dude.
Yeah, propagandist.
And the TV dude, and the speed and the skill at which he arrived from very normal beginnings to something so fantastic in his very unique style. A fantastic watch. So I'll send you that image.
He also happens to be the coolest man on YouTube.
No, he's really very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched his other channel.
Bill makes things.
No, not hobby.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to tell you what the channel's called, and that's going to colour your idea one way straight away, right? Then I'm going to tell you the gentleman's name, and that's going to further cement your position. But I promise you, it's dead good.
Cool.
It's called Bush Radical. See, and the
Maybe I'm thinking survivalist, cannabis enthusiast.
I'm thinking of Ray Mears.
Yeah.
Somewhat, and the main presenter's name is
Ray Mears.
I've forgotten his first name now, but his surname is his name is Dave Whipple. Yeah, I can't cope either, right? But
Dave Whipple in bushcraft.
what he does is he just goes around building little outhouses and sheds and stuff like that. He just buys
So this has
land
nothing
and
to
builds
do
it.
with.
No, like survival. No.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm talking about him. Like, there was a point to this. Why did I bring it up?
Dave
We
Whipple.
were just talking about cool YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, well there we go. Yeah,
It's cool.
You're all very welcome.
Yeah.
Go and watch Bush Radical. It's really relaxing.
I have another relaxing recommendation then.
What's that?
Canal Boat Diaries with Robbie Cumming.
With Robbie who?
Robbie Cumming.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
The fact is, you watch him driving away quite often, so he's often going. Yeah, it's one man who films his life living on a canal barge, and I don't know, it's like televisual hot chocolate.
It's an interesting mix of people.
Yeah.
And more often than not, I see that a number of gentlemen have been living on canal boats and mow lines. So
Yeah.
very interesting.
Joe is hinting at the fact he works in a prison.
Yeah.
And maybe convicts live on the waterways. I don't know.
I
Escaping
always thought
justice
that-
at 4 miles per hour.
That's what I thought. They row a little bit as well.
Never catch them.
Come on. But you're going to look weird on the canal on a jetpack, aren't you?
All the swabs, you're running like, all the people moored up. Whoa! Rob, YouTube recommendation, and then we'll call it time.
The YouTube recommendation. I watch a lot of gaming stuff, so I would say for relaxation, there's a gentleman called My Name is Bife.
His name is what? No, Bife.
Bife.
To be Biff.
Biff.
Like Biff and shit.
No, it's not Cavill again. It's so basically a huge Destiny fan who come to realise, and he talks about the lore side in very soothing voice. It's quite nice to relax to and enjoy the lore of Destiny. And then I watched another guy called Mithy Moo. He's another gamer, but finds videos very entertaining. So
I think we have to give a shout out to our man Auspex then, if we're talking about
Auspex,
famous voices.
I mean, that's who I'll go to about
Yeah.
Warhammer.
Yeah.
As soon as I want to know anything about the lore, about the models, just generally anything with the hobby, isn't it? Go to Auspex.
Yeah, we have probably talked more in this first episode than I thought we would.
Oh,
So,
right.
Congrats, gentlemen,
Well
on
done.
episode 1, and thank you everyone. If you would like to put anything forward for Shite Dwarf, or ask us any questions, or call us on anything that was blatant bullshit that we have
Oh no, don't do that.
Yeah.
No, that makes it less fun.
Yeah.
Let us have our fantasy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything you can send it into +2topaint@gmail.com, or just
Nice.
message any of us on Instagram. I'm sure you're happy if I share your handles. Are you Evil Maelstrom?
No, spartonius.
Okay, yeah. And you're on Spy of U9.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and
Nothing to eat.
Don't you don't want
Oh, okay.
yeah. So, congratulations, episode 1 of the books.
Well done, everyone.
We'll celebrate 25 and then 100. So,
Yeah.
congrats. See you all soon.
Bye.